wronged whom, and when Mary Lynn starts asking questions, I'm afraid we get...
You're right, Tom. Okay, well, listen. If you stop accusing me of neglecting my daughter and making a profit through men, then maybe I'll be a little easy on you.
I see another ploy, huh?
Oh, ploy? No, this isn't a ploy. This is just to keep you from distorting your facts.
Yeah, well, facts. Now, there's something I do not have, you know, to corroborate the statements I have made, huh? Mary Lynn won't believe me.
Won't believe what?
Oh, I told her what your profession was. Well, I had to, didn't I? To explain why I left you and why I told her you were dead, but she wouldn't believe me.
Well, I guess she knows a lie when she hears one.
No. The reason she didn't believe it was because the whole idea was just too horrendous for her.
Oh, is that it? You know, you're really in a tough spot here, aren't you, Tom? I mean, you're making up all these wild accusations, and you don't have any proof, do you?
I'll figure out a way to handle it.
Yeah, well, believe me, you won't find any proof. Because, you know, you're dealing with a paranoid fantasy. You're not dealing with real life.
Oh, I'm sure you went to great lengths to cover your tracks there, but it might take a little longer. But I'll get the proof I need.
No response?
Nothing.
Oh, my God.
She was dead when we got here.
Unbelievable.
Well, what's going on? Are you in there?
Bob, Cord. Larry, what are you doing here?
What happened to my mom?
Look, I was going to call you. Your mother...
Hey, guys, I don't think she's breathing here.
She's not.
Well, then what are you doing? Well, come on, do something for her.
I'm trying.
Cord. What?
Cord.
What?
Listen to me. I'm sorry, son. Your mother died a few minutes ago. I think it's been a heart attack.
Heart attack? No, it can't be a heart attack. She's got a good, strong heart, Larry. She's not dead. Will you do something for her? What the hell's the matter with you guys?
Let's go.
Will you do something? No, I'm not going anywhere, Larry. I'm staying right here with my mother. Now, just stop talking. Will you make them do something?
Your mother knew something was wrong. She called 911. I was in the emergency when the call came in. We got over here. We tried to revive her. We checked for vital signs. They were flat. I'm sorry, Cord. She's gone.
No.
I'm not really sure. I think perhaps you'd better put another case of champagne on ice, just to be on the safe side.
Very well, madam.
Tina, honey. Good heavens, you look awful. Are you all right?
My stomach's just a little upset, and, I have a bit of a headache.
It's not one of those terrible headaches.
No, it's just, a normal headache. Maybe I'm coming down with the flu or something.
Do you think that maybe this has a little something to do with the wedding tomorrow?
What wedding? There isn't going to be a... It has nothing to do with the wedding.
You don't really feel very warm.
I think I should just go upstairs and, take a nap.
All right.
How's Al?
He's fine, darling. He's outside with Jessica and Kim.
Good. I really think this will pass.
Okay. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, Vicky. It's, Cord.
Cord, hello.
Is Kate still there?
No, hon. She left about an hour ago. She called her father, and they were going to meet for lunch.
Oh.
Cord?
Yeah, I got a problem here, Vicky. I'm gonna have to cancel the wedding for tomorrow.
You're canceling the wedding?
Yeah, you see, my ma... Well, I'm over at her place right now, and,
See, the thing is, my ma is,
Cord, honey, what is wrong with your mother?
Vicky, it's Larry. Maria died a little while ago, apparently of a heart attack.
Maria Roberts is dead. Larry. Oh, my God, poor Cord.
Yeah, I know. He's going to have his hands full for a while, so maybe if you could contact the guests.
Yes, of course. I'll get in touch with him.
Everybody. I know where Katie is, so I'll call her and I'll send her over to be with Cord, and I'll call Clint. Oh, please give him our love, will you?
Good heavens. This is unbelievable.
Did he say who killed her?
Who killed her? No, darling, he said she died of a heart attack. Tina, that's awful that you would think she was murdered. I know Maria brought questions like that on herself, but still.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Circles here. We're not accomplishing anything.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about Mary Lynn working for me yet.
I'll just tell her you allayed my fears.
Oh, really?
Well, yes, as you point out, if I take a stand on this, she's only going to resent me. But I'm going to make it very clear to her that I don't believe you're the woman you profess to be.
Oh, I get it. Hedging, huh? That means when she finds out I'm her mother, she'll remember your warning.
Yes, something like that. It seems we've botched this thing up, the both of us.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure she'll be very angry that we didn't tell her sooner.
Well,
But, ultimately, I really believe that she will come to understand that you caused 17 years of unhappiness for us.
Don't discount that 17 years. Mary Lynn and I spent them together. Most of them were warm and happy. You can't just shove that aside.
No, I guess you can't, Tom. It's easier to shove me aside, huh? I thought of killing myself. I mean, not that I want your sympathy. No, please. I just thought I'd tell you the truth. And then after that car accident, I didn't care whether I lived or died again. And finally, my depression became anger. And I not only decided to live, but I decided to succeed, to spite you. And I also vowed that I would find Mary Lynn. And you know what? I've been waiting for this truth to come out for exactly 17 years. So don't discount that either.
Except I love you so much.
Cord, I'm really very sorry, too. It's just a tragedy. I wish there was something we could have done.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Larry.
Yeah, well, now you're here, I'll be on my way. We will be performing an autopsy soon.
Oh, why? You said you knew that it was a heart attack.
Well, I'm sure it was, but in any death where the doctor's not in attendance, it's reported.
But an autopsy.
Cord, it's the law, isn't that right? That's right.
Yeah, if you got to do it, you got to do it.
Well, I'll be on my way, but I'll be in touch soon.
Thanks, Larry. Thanks.
I don't know what to say or even what I can do, but obviously I'll do anything I can. Honey, I guess I'll call your mother and your grandmother, and you guys think of anything that I can help you with, you let me know.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Look, I got some things I need to take care of. I've got to decide where we're going to bury her. I got to call the paper and get the obit set up. I've got to I've got to call Mexico. I got to call some people in El Paso.
Clint will make some of those calls, and I'll make some of those calls. We'll take care of this together, okay?
You know, the last time I talked to her, we got into this horrible fight. I kept telling her that I thought she needed help. And she kept begging me for forgiveness, and I told her I didn't think I could give her that. I came over here today to tell her I wanted to be there at the wedding, but I was too late for that.
Honey, you can't feel guilty about that, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I do. Kate. She's not alone. I wasn't here for her. I should. Look, I need to get out of here for a minute. I'll be back in a little bit.
Are you sure you want to be alone?
Yeah, I do. Oh, honey, I'm gonna be okay. Listen, I'm just gonna go to the park, the church, see if I can understand some of this.
Okay, and don't you worry. I will make all of the funeral arrangements, okay?
I love you.
I love you so much.
I'll be back.
Since your grandmother passed on, God rest her soul, I can't help but feel a certain responsibility for your welfare.
It's not necessary, Rollo, although I appreciate your concern.
Well, I guess I'll leave you to your work. What about dinner tonight?
I'm sorry about that, Rollo, but she's all booked up.
Hello, Max. You have plans together this evening?
That's right. And if you don't mind, I would like to have a word with Gabrielle right now.
No, I don't mind. Gabrielle, we'll speak again soon.
We will. Take care.
I thought I told you to stay away from him.
Yeah, well, you also told me not to arouse his suspicions. So I was trying to be nice. I also told him that we were getting closer together.
Did he buy it?
I think so. But, Max, I'm still not sure I believe your suspicion.
It doesn't matter. I have got some incredible news. Charles told me that the Sanders family was on vacation in Europe in September of 1983. But Jamie stayed behind to supervise the reconstruction of the Sanders mansion. Now, do you happen to know what the address is of the Sanders mansion?
No, why?
You're not going to believe this. 1400 Hillside.
1400.
We got it. We got it. Your father was here. Jamie was here all alone. 1400 matches what was engraved on the watch, along with the date.
And you think that my father hid the money inside the house during the renovation?
Well, what else could it be? We decided Jamie knew nothing about the money.
Max, none of this makes sense.
Well, your father couldn't get the money through customs. Maybe he was hiding it for the future. Maybe other drug dealers were after him. Who knows? But I'm willing to bet this hotel that is hidden in Sanders' house.
But where? I mean, you can't take a demolition team in there to find it.
No. What I do is I get a hold of the architect, I find out exactly where the renovations were made, which rooms, and make an educated guess.
He's still not back? No, Ellen, just tell him it's terribly important that he call me immediately. Thank you.
You can't find Clint?
No, I had a meeting and then he went to lunch. His secretary doesn't know where he is. Are you better?
Yeah, I just, I still...
Come on, sit down. You know, despite how we both felt about Maria, this is awful, shocking.
Yeah, especially for Court.
I reached Kate and I sent her over to be with him.
Good.
That's nice, hon. That's nice that you're glad that she's with Cord, that she's comforting him.
I certainly can't help it now. What I mean is, I think he should be with somebody who really liked Marie.
I beg your pardon, Mrs. Buchanan, but Dr. Wallach is here to see you.
Oh, thank you, Heron. Send him in, please.
Dr. Wallach.
Yes, sir. Hello, Vicky.
Larry.
Tina.
How's Cord?
Oh, the poor kid's devastated, of course.
Did Maria have a history of heart disease?
Well, not according to court. Now, I'll check the medical records, and of course the autopsy will tell us a lot.
What? An autopsy?
Yeah?
Who found
An autopsy?
Cord?
Will that show the
Matter
poison?
of fact, as soon as she thought...
Or maybe I should tell Vicky the truth.
911 operator.
But what if the autopsy doesn't show she died of poison?
Oh, that's awful. She knew it was happening.
Apparently.
Oh, that's... Tina, honey, are you all right?
It's just another wave of nausea.
Is there anything I can do, Tina?
No. I had a bad stomach before any of this.
Why don't we have some tea, all right, Larry?
Fine.
Honey, you sit down, okay? Larry and I'll make the tea.
No one knows I was there. I have to get rid of this stuff. It's too dangerous to carry around. Oh, and my beads. Thank goodness I had time to pick them up. Oh, no. Where's the other blue bead? Oh, no, it is still in Maria's room. I have to get it.
Hello. Hi, Clint. It's Kate. Yeah, you heard, huh? No, he's not here. He wanted to be alone. Said he went to a church or something. Yeah, I would really love it if you would go find him. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hello there. Hi. So, do I still have a job?
Well, do you still want one?
Of course I do. I was ready to start work for you this morning, remember?
Well, it's yours.
Oh, great.
Listen, I wanted to ask you, though, what did your father tell you when you left?
Well, you know, sometimes Dad doesn't make sense. I'm really sorry you seem to be the heavyweight again.
Oh, that's all right. So I promised him that I would not teach you any dirty tricks of the trade. And I also promised him that you would go to college in the fall.
I know, but Dad is worried you'll have some terrible influence over me. He said, okay, go work for her, but he said not to make you a role model or put you on a pedestal.
Well, that's good advice for anybody, I guess.
Meanwhile, he got really uptight when I told him I asked Cassie Callison to start looking for my mother. He said that I don't need a private detective, that he'll eventually help me find her.
Oh, he did?
I think he just wants me to get over the desire to find my mother, you know, forget about her. Anyway, I love him, and I just wish you two could be friends.
Yeah, me too. Well, listen, we haven't even gotten to go shopping yet.
Well, Lee, it's just as well. Dad might say you're trying to influence me again. So, where do I start? What would you like me to do first?
Well, let's see. Hey, do you see this desk over here?
Mm-hmm, pretty messy.
Yeah. Why don't we make that your desk? Why don't you clean that up? And I'll straighten up in the bedroom for a second, and then we can start.
Terrific.
Great.
John, this is Tom Dennison. Can you spare the time to come to Carson City with me this afternoon? No, she didn't admit anything except that she is my ex-wife. No, I couldn't tell Mary Lynn as much as I don't like the idea Lee is holding some cards, and I've got to get proof that Lee was a prostitute. It's going to come down to Mary Lynn choosing Lee's story or mine. I see. All right, I'll go by myself. No, too much time has passed already. I've got... Okay, good luck with your case, huh? Goodbye.
I'll be just another minute, and then you can come in and clean.
Are you looking for something?
Poached salmon. That is your favorite entree, isn't it?
Am I in the right place?
You are definitely the right next time. So, why not relax and get into the spirit of the occasion?
The name of... Lord, why can't I do this? I came here to say a prayer. I don't have the words. Kate told me I'd find you here. What can I do for you? Just having you here with me, that's enough, Clint. Thanks.
There's no thanks necessary. Have you been able to see the priest and make arrangements?
No.
Well, you stay here as long as you want. I'll take care of everything.
Clint, it shouldn't have happened this way.
I know. But it was quick. Larry said she didn't suffer, Cord.
Suffer. See, I think that she has been silently suffering ever since I turned my back on her. See, Clint, I think in my own way, I killed her. And what's killing me right now is the fact that I will never, ever be able to tell her how much I loved her.
Tina, I asked you what you were looking for.
I'm not looking for anything.
Then what are you doing here?
Well, I could ask you the same thing.
I'm helping Cord get his mother's clothes together for the funeral.
Well, what a coincidence, you know, because I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm here to help Cord. Is he here?
No, he went to church.
Oh. I really wanted to tell him how sorry I feel about his mother, Maria. I mean, we were never friends or anything, but I certainly never wanted to see her death.
You keep looking at the floor. Did you drop something?
I'd like to light a candle for her. You know, Clint, there was a time when there was another Marie Roberts.
Yes, I know. I'll never forget her smile. And the way her eyes flashed when she was a girl. You know, there was a time there wasn't anything I wouldn't do for her.
You know, I remember this time when I was a kid. We used to get up early, go out riding, and she'd always take off. She'd be way ahead of me. And the wind would blow through her hair. And she would laugh like she was this little girl. And she'd say, "Come on and catch me if you can, honey bunch." And why do people change like that? How can a person just forget how to laugh?
Because life has got its defeats and its victories. And Maria let the defeats outweigh the victories, and she lost all hope, Cord.
You know, Clint, there was a time when I could have taken her back to El Paso. And we could have rejuvenated those good times. And maybe I would have been able to teach her how to laugh again.
So tell me, what'd you do?
Not me. Another cleaning woman.
Somebody giving you a hard time because you're an ex-con?
Listen, I'm coming to work yesterday, and I found this woman trying to get into the lab. She says she's supposed to clean it up, so I let her in. And then when I come back, I see her taking something out of Dr. London's refrigerator. Something I know she's not supposed to touch.
Oh, yeah? Did you say something to her?
Are you kidding? I report a theft. They look at my record, and I'm the one who gets 5 to 10.
Okay, you kept your big mouth shut. Big deal.
It is a big deal. I heard on the news that some poison was taken from Dr. London's lab. Not just any poison used. This stuff kills faster than the food at Statesville.
You think...
No, I don't think. I know. That woman's the one who swiped the poison. That poison could kill somebody, Charlotte. What am I going to do?
Well, you only got 2 choices. You can keep it to yourself and forget you ever saw that woman.
No, I'm trying to make a new life, a good life. How can I expect my kid to straighten out if I don't set a good example?
Then you have to tell what you saw.
And end up back in cold storage, sure.
Listen to me, Roberta. Dorian taught you to use a typewriter, didn't she?
With 2 fingers.
So put it to use. Write a letter to this Dr. London. Tell him exactly what you saw. Is there a typewriter there in the lab?
Yeah, I see one.
Great! The note will be on his paper, typed on his machine. They'll never know who wrote it.
You mean like anonymous?
Yeah, that's right.
I guess it's the only way.
Thanks, Charlotte.
You take care of yourself, you hear me?
Don't worry, I will.
What makes you think I dropped something? Look, I told you that I am here to help Cord, and we have a very, very special bond between us. Something, well, nothing's ever going to change that. Not divorce, not even death.
And it's that bond that brought you here.
Well, what else could it be?
I don't know, Tina. Why don't you tell me?
Look, I just feel so awful for Cord. Look, this must have come as just a terrible shock to him.
Yes, especially since Maria had so much energy and was full of life. Not a likely candidate for a heart attack.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there is nothing we can do for Maria now. So my concern is with Cord. How is he?
He's trying to be strong, but it's taking quite a toll on him. You know, he loved his mother very much despite the mistakes she made. And as you said, her death was, what was the word you used? Shocking.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm doing anybody any good by hanging out here, so I'm gonna go, but please, tell Cord that my thoughts are with him. Goodbye.
Can you do one thing for me? Just one little thing.
What's that?
Tell me the truth. Tell me the real reason why you're here.
Before the entree, you'll want to savor the hors d'oeuvres.
Everything looks absolutely delicious.
I was referring to the canapes.
How can I think of food, though? This beautiful dress you're wearing?
John, keep your eyes on the dish.
I am.
Maybe you better go open the champagne. It'll keep your hands busy.
You know, you still haven't told me the reason for this incredible banquet.
This is my way of thanking you for saving my life.
Well, that isn't necessary.
Well, I wanted to, and you deserve it.
No. I will tell you, it beats the hell out of that meatball sub I got at the deli. Where did you think of all of this? One of those old-time movie scenes?
Don't make fun of my movies. I learned a lot about the PI business from The Late Show.
Oh, really? Such as?
Such as a true PI is cool, but not cold. He's tough, but not mean. And he's dangerous.
Ah, but not deadly. What about the PI's woman?
Same goes for her. Only she does it in a slit skirt, high heels, and a perfume to drive the male animal wild.
Well, I've got to start watching more of those late movies. I didn't know I was missing so much.
You can say that again. Still, this is no movie. You're a real man, and I'm a real woman.
Yeah. So I noticed. You know, just between me and you and the canapes, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Do you realize what we are doing here?
And we haven't done anything yet.
John, I mean it. This is a first for us.
Yeah, one giant leap for mankind.
Look, we are close. We're not fighting. We're not arguing. We're not giving each other a hard time.
There's a reason for that, you know.
Could it be the soft music, the champagne?
The hostess, that beautiful dress you're wearing, everything you've done to create a wonderful atmosphere here. I couldn't argue with you, not if I wanted to.
Atmosphere's nice, but there's still something missing.
Like what?
Something really special. Something to really ignite the atmosphere.
Ignite, huh? Gee, give me 60 seconds. I'll try and think of something.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. love Cord and you're just trying to protect him. But I'm just here as a friend. And as a friend, I know that Cord, well, he just retreats into a shell when something terrible happens.
I've never really seen him act that way.
Well, you haven't known him as long as I have. And I know in the past I've always been able to draw him out of that shell, and I thought that maybe I could do that this time.
And that's the only reason you're here, to try and draw him out.
What other reason could there be?
Nothing. I'll tell Cord you were here.
Thank you. I can't take much more of this. I know the missing bead had to be in there. And if somebody finds it before I do, they'll know I was in Maria's room. They may even figure out that I was there when she died.
I know she was looking for this. And if she wasn't, she must have lost it before Maria died. Or even when Maria was dying.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. That's what's the matter.
Excuse me?
Everything's wonderful. You're wonderful, but there's only one thing left to do.
So what's stopping you?
Well, we've got to reconsider all of this, Kate.
I have been considering this for a long time.
We are business partners.
So?
So we're not acting very professional, are we?
To hell with professional conduct. You can fire me for insubordination, but I want my boss. And I know my boss wants me.
Now, Cassie, come on. If we go ahead with this, you know how rough it's going to make it for the next time?
Uh-huh.
It's not going to be easy to face each other in the office, and... what the hell? Oh. I'm a lover, not a fighter anyway.
John, wait.
Wait?
Yeah, wait.
What do you mean, wait? You get me to the boiling point, and then you say, wait? You know, there's a word for a woman like that.
It's just that today is special, okay? I put the champagne out, I put this dress on. I really want everything to be perfect.
You mean like we have the whole day ahead of us?
And all night. And all tomorrow. And all tomorrow afternoon. And all tomorrow night.
Wait right there.
Where are you going?
You said this was a special occasion?
Yes.
Calls for something appropriate to wear.
Your tux. Well, well, well. I knew that there was a romantic lurking around somewhere inside of you. Okay, go put it on. While I finish sauteing the shallots.
Ooh, I love how you say that.
Oh, wait till you taste my hearts of palm.
Hearts of palm? How about right now? I'd love to.
First the penguin suit, then the dessert. I have waited a long time for you, mister. Now that I've got you, we're gonna do this right. Patrick?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm working. Would you do me a favor and hand me that tray of slides over there, Kate?
You know, you promised me that you would stay in bed for at least another day.
Well, the headache's just about gone.
Well, what if the headaches come back?
Kate, I think that I have solved the problem of the side effects. Now, if I'm right, this burn compound is all but completed. Well, I didn't expect you to do backflips, but don't I at least get a little smile?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm really happy for you. I just, I don't feel much like smiling today.
What's wrong?
I guess you've been so busy that you haven't heard. Cord's mother died today.
What? She was just here yesterday. She seemed perfectly healthy.
That's what I thought. That's what everyone thought. But the doctor says she suffered a massive heart attack.
Ada, I am truly sorry. I guess Court's taking it pretty hard.
Yeah, he's devastated.
I can imagine. Perhaps the wedding will help him get over the pain.
No, we canceled the ceremony.
You think that's a good idea?
Patrick, have you seen this note?
What note? Doc, London. Important. Dear Doc, a lady stole the poison.
A lady stole the poison, signed a friend.
Okay, let's see. Before starting up your hardware, make sure your tutorial diskette is inserted properly. Okay, fine. Now, if we can figure out where to insert it properly.
Patience, Ms. Montaigne. Now, when I first started to learn how to work with these gizmos, I tossed it out the window. With encouragement from the right places, you're going to get it.
Thank you, Mr. Buchanan.
Please, call me Asa.
Oh, Sandra, I see you've met my father.
Yes, I have.
I was just offering Ms. Montaigne my expertise.
Yes, Clint, I promised that I'm going to figure this machine out before the night is over.
Well, then I won't bother you for any information until you get the hang of it.
As a matter of fact, I do have a little something for you.
What is this? You two working on some top secret investigation?
In a way, she's trying to help me locate a writer, the mysterious Bunny Shavak.
And guess what I discovered?
Shoot.
Nothing.
Nothing. And that's some information to you?
Paula, you let her finish.
Listen, I looked in all the directories for freelance journalists as well as those under contract. I talked to all the professional associations. No one has ever even heard of Bunny Shavak. I'm sorry, Clint. It looks like you made her up.
No, I didn't make her up. We've all read her work. The question is, what could the lady be trying to hide?
Who says she is? Bunny may be a made-up name.
That's my thought.
Well, it's possible, but I'd still like you to keep after the name. Have you tried the small-town papers?
Well, that's why the good Lord made computers. So as soon as I get started, the sooner you may find your Bunny Shavak, if I can figure out how to start this damn thing.
Well, have you flicked the right switch?
Yes, I did, and everything is plugged in correctly.
Well, maybe it's the surge protector.
Good idea. Let's try it.
Don't touch that! Clint! Turn the machine off.
It's unplugged.
I didn't mean to alarm you, Ms. Montaigne, but if you had flicked that switch, you'd have been fried faster than Grandma's hush puppies.
Oh, the box is brand new. That means that...
You can go ahead and say it, Clint. It means that somebody deliberately tampered with those wires.
It sure looks that way.
I really thought it was over. I thought it had stopped.
Sandra...
Listen, I know it's my first day, but there's somebody I have to talk to.
Ms. Montaigne, there's something you'd like to tell us.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I want to make sure someone's not playing fast and loose with those wires. Briggs? Listen, Briggs, you know your way around a computer pretty good, don't you? Yeah, good man. Meet me in the city room, will you? I want you to take a look at something for me.
It probably came from the factory that way. The fellow who installed it didn't notice it. What I want to know more about is this Bunny Shavak.
So would I. She's been giving me the slip ever since I published her first article. I'd like to meet her for no other reason than to tell her I enjoy her work.
I don't blame you. I have not read anything that matched the Natasha Norman interview for quite a spell. As a matter of fact, it reminded me of the time when Vicky herself was writing for the Banner.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Ooh, are those oysters? You know, penguins love oysters.
Well, that's a coincidence because I love penguins.
Oh? Hey, wait a minute. I didn't put on this straitjacket so I could take it back off again, you know.
Well, I'll help you.
After we eat. Now, come on, you sit down.
John, if you think that you can distract me with food, when all I really want to do is take off that shirt stud by stud.
Right by stud, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what. You just try one of these. And say, ah. What? Let me get that seat off. Say, ah. You see, a cook never has the time to sample her own cooking. Not this time. How is it?
It's great. But I have to tell you something.
You can tell me about your boyfriend some other time. Right now, I want to linger over every one of these little jewels from the sea.
John,